Welcome students in online classes of Divine Public School. In this video, I am going to explain another important chapter of class 9th English textbook, Beehive. Chapter number 2, The Sound of Music. Second part, The Sahnai of Bismillah Khan. Students, at first, introduction. The chapter gives in brief the life story of the great musician Bismillah Khan. He is a Sahnai musician. It also tells us about the origin of the Sahnai. Bismillah Khan is one of the great personalities of Hindustani music. He belongs to Banaras Gharana, the Banaras Gharana. He was born in Dumrao in Bihar. His interest in music was visible from his childhood as a Sahnai player. He has won national and international awards. He has traveled all over the world. He has also been awarded the nation's highest award, Bharat Ratna. Bismillah Khan thinks that music can bridge the gap between different communities. So he wants that music should be made a compulsory subject in schools. स्टूडेंट्स, यह पाठ संक्षिप्त में एक महान संगीतकार बिस्मिल्लाह खान के जीवन के बारे में बताता है। वे एक कुशल सहनाई वादक हैं। यह हमें सहनाई के जन्म के बारे में भी बताता है। बिस्मिल्लाह खान हिंदुस्तानी संगीत की महान विभूतियों में से एक हैं। वे बनारस घराने से संबंध रखते हैं। उनका जन्म बिहार में दुमराव में हुआ था। संगीत में उनकी रुचि बचपन से ही नजर आती थी। सहनाई वादक के रूप में उन्होंने राष्ट्रीय एवं अंतर्राष्ट्रीय इनाम भी जीते हैं। उन्होंने लगभग पूरे विश्व का भ्रमण किया है। उन्हें राष्ट्र का सर्वोच्च पुरस्कार भारत रत्न भी दिया गया है। बिस्मिल्लाह खान सोचते हैं कि संगीत अलग अलग समुदायों के बीच का फासला खत्म कर सकता है। इसलिए वे चाहते हैं कि संगीत को स्कूलों में अनिवार्य विषय बना दिया जाए। एंड नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, डिटेल्ड समरी। दिस चैप्टर टेल्स अस अबाउट द ओरिजिन ऑफ द इंडियन म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट सहनाई. It also gives the life history of the great Sahnai player, Bismillah Khan. It is said that in the past a musical instrument called pungi used to be played in places before the kings and nawabs. But Aurangzeb did not like the shrill and unpleasant sound of the pungi. So he banned the playing of this musical instrument in the royal residence. There was a barber who belonged to a family of musicians. He had access to the royal palace. He tried hard to improve the tonal quality of the instrument. He chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem that was longer and broader than the original pungi. He carved 7 holes on the body of the instrument. When he played on it, an impressive sonorous tonal sound was produced. The barber played it before the king and his courtiers. Everybody was impressed. The instrument was called Sahnai because it was born in the Shah chamber and was invented by a barber. There is another story about the origin of Sahnai. The original Sahnai players were mostly employed in temples. They played the Sahnai before the images of various times of the day. It was also played on North Indian wedding and every auspicious occasion. Gradually, the Sahnai became very popular. Ustad Bismillah Khan is the greatest Sahnai player. He belongs to the Banaras Gharana of Hindustani music. He was born at Dumrao in Bihar. Belonged to a family of professional Sehnai players. As a 5-year-old boy, Bismillah Khan used to play gilli danda near a pond in Dumrao. After playing, he generally went to a nearby temple called Bihariji Temple, or would sit there and sing the Bhojpuri Taika. The local Maharaja was pleased to hear him sing. At the age of 3, he went to Banaras. There, his maternal uncle Ali Baks taught him the art of playing Sehnai. For hours, he would practice in the temples of Balaji and Mangla Maiya. He would also go to the bank of Ganga, which practice in solitude. Even as a child, Bismillah Khan won many awards. He got his first big award when he was only 14 years old. He got it at the All India Music Conference in Allahabad. On the day of independence, 15th August 1947, he played at the Red Fort at the request of Jawaharlal Nehru in 1999. Was awarded the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award in the country. Bismillah Khan is fondly called Khana Sahab. He was travelled all over the world. He got honors in every country. In Tehran, an auditorium was named after him. He has been, as well as has seen many cities, but he remains very fond of Banaras and Dumrao. He calls them the most wonderful towns in the world. He has a special fascination for Banaras because of the Ganga there. In his youth, he used to practice Sehnai in solitude on the banks of the Ganga. Once, one of his students in the USA requested him to head a Sehnai school there. He said that he would recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by building similar temples there. But the Ustad asked him whether he would bring the Ganga also there. Once he said, "Whenever I is in Mumbai, I think of only Varanasi and the holy Ganga, and while in Banaras, I miss the unique Matha in Dumrao." Okay, students, in the end, homework for you. You have to prepare full summary of second part of second chapter, The Sound of Music.